my name is Untitled Chapter. Today I'm going to be bringing you a quick video on this game called Darknet. This is a strategy slash puzzle game which you play as an elite hacker on the web. And basically what you're doing is you are plugged into a cyberspace using viruses, worms, and exploits to steal data before the signal gets tracked.
Welcome to cyberspace. You have been contracted to retrieve data from a secure network. First, you will need to hack a vulnerable node. Look at a small node and select it to begin. Your basic tool of hacking is a virus. You can inject the virus into any of the blue antivirus programs.
This is pretty self-explanatory. You infect the computer, you try to get to the center to collect the data slash money. As you can see, I end up having $8,000. This game also has an in-game menu so you can increase your arsenal of viruses. You have a couple different things. You have viruses, which increase the amount of little balls you can drop. And then you have hydras, which will infect anything that is not protected by a shield. And then you have exploits, which will actually take down a firewall or shield if it doesn't already. As you progress through the game, everything, or each time you buy like a virus or an exploit, they get more and more expensive, which forces you to be more quote-unquote tactical, which honestly you can take out a lot really fast if you go from some of the bigger main banks, like that one to the left, the big blue orb. If I end up going for that, it'll take down all the shields, and if I throw in a hydra, it'll infect all of them because all those are unprotected. Now then you have the shields and those lines that are spinning, those are firewalls. Here's a pretty good example on what a hydra does.
To install the hydra, select one of your captured nodes. Hydras can capture nodes that are not protected by a shield. The Hydra will spread through the network and capture any node that does not have a shield around it.
As you proceed, you obviously get better, and I don't want to say smarter, but more strategically advantaged, because you start getting the feel of the game, and look, I can just fucking wreck these levels like no tomorrow.
Those surrounding it until all firewalls have been removed.
Now we're going to a databank where it has a firewall. Basically, those green things around the data is a firewall. When you touch it, it eliminates it, or it eliminates your virus just like the blue ones. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to quote-unquote strategically disable the firewalls, as you can see. Now this is where things start getting complicated. When you start attacking main databases, as you can see, I'm going to attack this huge ass blue one because it only has one shield and no firewalls. And as you can see, the more progressed levels you pick, the harder and bigger they're going to be. So this is very good for your viruses and other things like that. So what I'm doing now is I'm trying to eliminate the other blues so they don't eliminate my virus. And I'm going to have those three go straight towards the actual databank. And since I don't have those blue protectors on the bottom, I'm able to go straight in. Okay, this is towards the end of the tutorial. The tutorial actually took me about 35 minutes. As you can see, this is a lot bigger and a little bit more complicated. As you can see, there's yellow lines. Those are actually like shortcuts through the system that you're trying to hack. Now I have enough just to completely take over the whole bottom section, and I'm going to be able to easily get to the top before it's going to be able to do anything. And like so. And at the end of the game, or the end of the round, or your job, you get 2 Bitcoin, depending on the difficulty of the level. If you have epilepsy, please look away. But this is probably the best part of the game.
Prepare for direct.
You have all these random flashes in your face, and it feels like you're hardcore hacking the Matrix or some shit. But you can buy different power-ups. This is basically the main menu. After you finish the tutorial, you can change the different levels. You can read the updates in the game. You can read info, news articles of the game, how much money you actually have. If I actually look, alright, the cloud is, I honestly don't know what the cloud is. The cloud is actually continuing the game. All these different little orbs are different games that you can select, or jobs, we're going to call them jobs. And when you select them, you go in, you also, you have a difficulty meter on the bottom. And when you go into a new game, you basically just start over, but this time you have a timer, so you're going to have to be careful. I only have 37 minutes to beat this round. I did beat it with like fucking a minute and a half left, but nonetheless, it's pretty fun. This game is currently selling for $15 on Steam. I would give it a 78 out of 100, given that there's so many levels. Hey guys, it's Todd. I just wanted to say I play a lot of different games, including Rust, Squad, Fallout 4, and a little bit of Killing Floor. And if you'd like to see me play some games, go ahead and just drop them down in the comment section. I'll be sure to get to them. But until then, go ahead and go check out my channel. I have a bunch of different vids on a whole bunch of different games. If you'd like any of the videos, please like. And if you want to see more, go ahead and subscribe.
What about the